Was there a little bit of a redemptive nature to that win after they were able to end your season here last year?
Definitely. I mean, it's never fun losing or getting our season ended. I mean, they dogpiled on our field last year, so it was nice to get a W over them. But it's just another game, but it definitely had a little bit of redemption in it.
Was there any talk about it between? I know Coach isn't going to say anything necessarily about it, but
no,
between the guys, like throwing a little elbow, like let's get these guys.
Definitely. I think you can't make it to try too hard, or it is just another game. But he did say before the game, he was like, "Hey guys, remember how you felt last year after this game."
And you have since you come back from ankle. You hit a little bit in the leadoff, and then now you're back in the 3-hole. Tell me what it's been like this year going back and forth. What did you think about the batting leadoff?
It was different. It's definitely different. I did it a couple times my freshman and sophomore year, but Hookie would just tell me I'm not a prototypical leadoff guy. Just take the same at bats, but definitely feel more comfortable in the 3-hole, and I like that spot better. So. And
you move back to the 3-hole this weekend, and on Saturday, Sunday, and then today, you got some production from the guys in front of you, Tyler, Steve, and Tanner. How important is it for those guys to get on and give you and JD a chance with some runners on base?
It's awesome. You know, when they get on base, tend to get a little more fastballs, or pitchers are more careful with their off-speed pitches because they don't want to bounce it with a runner on base. So it's definitely important for them to get on base, and they've been doing a great job. And Tanner Pinkston's an unbelievable hitter, man. He's a great player.
And have you been able this season to kind of, not put too much pressure on yourself, because the other guys around you aren't hitting as well as you were able to get production from the guys last year when you lose Lorenz and Lopez, all those guys. Is it something that you're actively trying to do, like, just not try to do too much?
I got it. I mean, it's in the back of your head. You're supposed to be the guy, and you're supposed to do. People expect a lot of you, so I just try and push that stuff aside and just keep doing what I've been doing. Sometimes I do try to do too much, but the more I can just stay in character and do what I do, I think it works out better.
And I have to say, when I listen to you hit the ball, it sounds different than most guys. So when you get a hold of one, what does it feel like? Tell me, what does it feel like to hit it that well?
Definitely feels good. It's just kind of, you don't really feel it hit the bat. Just try and swing hard and get lucky enough to run into some, I guess.
Well, you run into a couple of them today, including a triple in the gap over there. Do you think when you're hitting well, that going to right center field is kind of a key for you?
Yeah, definitely. That means I'm seeing the ball well and letting it travel, because most teams do pitch away to me, and so that means I'm not trying to pull the ball or yank. I'm just staying through it and using the other way.
And then how big is it for you guys, after you had the loss on Friday, to come back, get a couple wins, get this win going into a real big series with Santa Barbara on the road this weekend?
It feels good, It's definitely good to take the series on the weekend and then bounce back quick on a Tuesday game and beat UCLA, another really good team. I think it just gives us a better feeling than we've had lately going into a series, because it's a big series. And so Santa Barbara's a good team, they're playing well, and Cal Poly's a good team. So we got 6 tough games ahead of us, so I think it's really important that we got this good feeling and maybe we can get something rolling.